It's a pipe.
it's a pipe. It's a weirdly shaped pipe.
Yeah.
We should be going live on things. Instagram, I'm gonna have to do. Doodad 4.
Bro, people. Brother, people today, huh?
Oh yeah.
I didn't even get lunch yet. I was like, oh, I'll go to RWB to prepare for Caspian this weekend. Nope. Well. Because, like, it was, like, perfectly timed that if I was able to make the purchase at RWB, I'd be able to swing through Giant Eagle, pick up my lunch stuff, and then, like, scramble and back to here to do the live. Nope.
Oh, well, you thought.
Why would I think differently? What do you got it there, pal?
I'm trying.
So for those of you listening and not actively watching, he is actively trying to, threading his outer barrel for his L85.
I don't think it's working.
It looks like it's angled. Like Canty Wampus all weirdly.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, your edit done? Sick. That Rat J. What jazz we listening to?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Not Red Jazz.
Ah. Turn it down a smidge, if you don't mind. Just my end. It's kind of loud. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I'd listen. Never mind. Did you get it?
No. How is it ending up so flat?
Oh, what the fuck? All right. Well, that's dumb. Well, probably because what it's doing. Oh, I wonder.
Oh. Well, why are you in a different,
Wait, why are you on YouTube? Go back to Instagram, nerd.
Yeah.
You know what it might be doing? It might be catching.
Or just
where
change your YouTube to Gray Bush.
It might be catching. You know what?
Somebody catch these nuts.
Well, so like, see how it's like stepped up into the threads? It might just you don't have enough of it screwed down yet. Like you haven't gotten to the actual thread part of it yet.
No, I don't think that's the case. WeTech, high kappa, and good for starters.
Well, hold on. First off, hello everyone. Welcome to the Amp Lunchtime Live. You are joined by myself, Logan, and
The angry spirit in the room.
we're both a little angry today. We've had, I don't know what it is, but like this month we've had some very frustrating interactions with people, not customers, just within our own daily lives. To give you guys a little bit of context before we jump into the actual airsoft part of it, we recently grabbed a cabinet, a very cool, old school, like record player cabinet's got a radio in it.
Mid-centuries Victrola.
Oh, it's super killer. Well, our specific model we can't find any information on, so he's been reaching out to people and basically been told, use AI. I don't know what you're talking about. That's going to cost time and money for me to look up that information from like actual companies because they think that we're asking for like specific specs and stuff. It's like, no. And then I've been talking to individuals on like trying to prep things and do other stuff in my personal life, and I just keep getting stuffed on. I'm like, dude, I just need a yes or a no, not a you're wrong, and these are just give me a yes or no. Oh my God. Anyways. What are you doing?
I'm trying to clear that pop-up.
Anyways, all right. First question over on YouTube. We have limited edition potato. Good question. We high-tech high kappa, in general, good for starters. Yes, I would say so. There are much better options on the market nowadays. TM is actually probably going to be the one I'd recommend if you're looking into high kappas, just because TM is the gold standard for high kappas. They are the ones who, if I'm not correct, came out with high kappa as a airsoft pistol, green gas airsoft pistol. So I'd recommend them. They are also the ones that have the most widely available parts and options for you. Think of it as a Toyota Corolla or a Toyota of the airsoft pistol world. They are just parts everywhere for whatever you need to go ahead and do for it. So I would personally recommend them over WeTech or the STP-45s from G&G. It's a WeTech, not WeTech, a TM spec high kappa style pistol. I love mine. It's a champ. Definitely didn't accidentally run it at 110 to 120 PSI with an HPA adapter at one point, and it works just fine, but that's my own 2 cents.
I would probably go with something for like a more sturdier secondary or pistol, and then be willing to dump more money into like a rifle setup.
Yeah.
Because the Tokyo Marui high kappas famously have an abundance of parts available that you can upgrade. However, it is a lot of money that you're dumping into to get something that is going to perform as well or close to what everyone else is running, like an SMG or a rifle system. But then that price to performance is very imbalanced. So get a pistol for a secondary and then dump money into your rifle.
Mm-hmm. If you're looking at if you want to do a high kappa setup, get a TM high kappa to start off. If you were looking as a secondary, as in like a rifle secondary, then definitely look at some other guns. STP-45, I'm going to go ahead and say that is a great overall performer, much better performing than a stock high kappa, like a TM high kappa, or a Elite Force 1911. The CO2 ones are absolute chads. Those would be my two recommendations for secondaries, or Glocks. I know you're a Glock guy, so Glocks are definitely, VFC style Glocks are awesome, awesome, awesome.
PO9s are also sick.
Yeah, CZPO9s, they're just fantastic pistols. Hello everyone on Instagram. TR1MXX. How many events do you guys bring the Pro Shop trailer to roughly each year? Every single one we're a part of. There are very few that we go to that are not going to include our trailer setup. One of which actually is going to be this weekend at Caspian. We're doing a very simple, very small little truck pop-up just because the nature of the event. But 99% of the other events, unless otherwise specified, will have our trailer and truck combo there. So, Nathan Villanueva, what's up, what's up? Eric Hairball, gentlemen, conversation topic. What is your holy grail item, airsoft or airsoft related? I actually know that off the top of my head. I was thinking about it recently the other day because we've been asked that pretty often. It is the Mark, I think it's the 3 Strafer that Umbrella Armory had a while ago. It's that hop-up fed HPA powered rifle. Like, you know, they did the flamethrowers where you put the bottle of BBs and the hose into it. It's very similar to that. It is actually not an airsoft gun. It's designed as a riot control gun, but they have been adapted to be used as an airsoft rifle, I believe. They were using BBs, 6mm BBs for it, plastic at the very least. That is my holy grail item because I don't know where you can get them. I think they're on the Mark like 6 Strafer now, but I just want the Strafer weapon system.
Mine is quads.
Quads? Well, I already have those, so I can't.
Mine is good quads. that work.
Mine work?
When
What do you mean mine work?
Yeah, when you hit them.
No, they work now. I fixed them.
They work, yeah!
No, I fixed them.
If I'm going to spend that money, I don't want to have a fixable item. I wanted to.
Well, yeah, so you can go ahead and blame Commando Store for that because I got them back and they immediately weren't working well, but they were outside of the warranty period.
Then
and
I would put them on blast constantly.
Well,
If I get a
it's
PC,
a Chinese housing.
No. Here's how I view it. If I buy a PC, right, super awesome, slick
Yeah,
gaming PC,
yeah.
and then I can't turn it on when I hit the on button,
Don't buy from Razer.
and then their response is just like, oh, just hit on the side a couple of times, it'll turn on eventually.
Well, that wasn't their response at all. That was my response to
then
it
I'm gonna
because
be
I'm
like,
a dumbass.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking blast.
The
this
only
company
reason
so
why
hard.
I can't fault them for that is because it's a Chinese housing, and I'm waiting to go ahead and grab the Nocturne Industries folding Chimera bridge, or not bridge, the entire system, because that is going to be way more robust than this crap plastic, because they use a different plastic than what GPNVGs, the actual GPNVGs from L3 use. They have a nylon reinforced plastic. Theirs is definitely not nylon reinforced, but it is just a nylon plastic of some sort. So, what is your holy grail item?
A PPS shell ejecting shotgun.
That's fair. You've said that every single time.
Yep.
I did see on Red Wolf they had the not classic army, some sort of like actual shotgun shells, and I thought of you immediately. It wasn't the PPS ones, but
Maybe like the Maruzins.
no, it was brand new. They just got it, like new product release on their page. So I don't know. I tried to click it, but the website was down for whatever reason. There's a lot of that yesterday, including YouTube, which was weird, but yeah. Oh, hey, Grey Bush is on Instagram now. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Now we know who.
You just got to bully. Just got to bully him. Is this better for you, Logan? You're not wrong, but WeTech is almost a cheap brother, but I dumped a lot in my WeTech. Yeah. Well, yeah, like as a stock pistol for WeTech, not the greatest. Pistols, I still prefer the TMs over the WeTechs, period. I find that the gas consumption on WeTechs is way worse than on TMs, period. WeTech, rifles and pistols, so. Shock Explorers, is that gorgeous Speedsoft gun behind you for sale? No, but we'll get back to you on that later. Airsoft are...
You can already announce it. It's
Oh. Oh, well, I guess we're going to announce it. So that guy behind us,
Oh, it's down there.
it's a giveaway.
Giveaway.
It's a giveaway.
You can enter
So
it right now by going to our Instagram.
yeah, do what Ross
Wait a
says.
week.
Yeah, wait a week.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Why wait a week? Do it now.
Because we got to give away that one.
We're
yeah.
giving out a way today. but
Yeah,
it's on
in
right, you
like
can
10
enter it
minutes.
Right now.
Yeah, but why
Yeah.
should... But then it's going to interrupt the flow.
It's not,
No, it's
That's-
not. It's not going to interrupt the
There's
flow.
an order of operations. We got to do that one, and then we can worry about this
Okay,
one.
wait 12 minutes and then enter the giveaway for this. And you guys know how to do that. Airsoft Doctor, what is up, my dude? Soon we will have a speed build ready for the world. I am so excited. I'm also excited to see you guys the next time you're in town, whether it's here or at EA Fest. Yeah, that's great. I can't wait to see what that is. DM us. I would love to check it out. Hi, Logan and Talon. Donde estás, Leche? Our fallen comrade. I miss you, buddy. We had stuff come in today. I'm like, oh hey, oh shit, he's not behind me anymore. Damn shame. Next time when Papa Kurt does a live gaming, and you guys should jump on too. Yes, that is actually the plan. So recently, Kurt has gone ahead and done some live streaming for Arc Raiders late at night. I know that I personally, once I come back from this MSW this weekend, I still have some last minute things to set up in our house because we actually do live together now. We have this like little sunroom area that got converted. I'm going to set that up to be a little gaming / streaming area. So once we get that set up, because of, we're busy pretty well this next couple of weekends, I will be jumping on stream as well. So you guys should see me late at night, as long as it's not past my bedtime.
I need a gaming PC that turns on when I click the on button.
That is, you play War Thunder. What do you mean? You have all that stuff.
It takes me a little bit to get up and going.
Nathan Villanueva 10, what do you guys think of the SSG 1? It's good. For my purposes, not something that I would necessarily prefer playing. I think it is a really, really great starter for a lot of people who want to get into the quote-unquote speed-soft style of things. It's solid. It is adjustable. You can go ahead and put a lot of stuff on there. It is a G&G version 2 style gun, so there is a plethora of things you can do with it between AG upgrades or dumping HPA stuff into it. It's cool. It's nifty. Just not my speed, personally.
I do like how they were one of the early ones to introduce the drop stock from a out-of-the-box system.
Yes. I think it's very, very cool for that. I also like the fact that you get that, behind, how many times am I going to say before I say what I'm going to say? You get the speed cannon kind of style of, the gun behind us, where it has all that. And I believe, can't you put the tracer unit inside of the shroud at the end of the SSG-1?
Yep.
Yeah.
It is. It's designed to fit the G&G UVT 106
Yes.
and UVT 106 2.0,
Yes.
which I actually really, really like because those were implemented and designed to have the front face be the on and off switch.
Yeah, which is, super slick.
I really like that.
Yeah, arguably probably one of the best innovations when it comes to tracers, having just the quick little bloop bloop versus Ace Techs, which I love Ace Techs, and I have a shitload of theirs, but you have to unscrew it and press it on and off. Tier 1 MXX, are they digi or actual nods? I'm assuming you mean my quad tubes. They are actual quad tubes. Is Talon trying to thread the L85? Yes, he finally got that thread in, I think, last night or the day prior, and we've been actively trying to do it, which you're getting a little bit of sweat up there, pal.
No, I'm not. Just because my hairline's fading.
What's up, Brayden? Great Bush Wild Logan trying to give away giveaways away. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea. Mike, I miss it too. It's weird being able to actually sleep. Yeah, I wish I could sleep. Yeah, take advantage of that, honestly. Eric Airball just hit the button, hit the on button a couple of times. Yeah, there we go. That's your.
I need to hit it once.
Apparently not. So when are you gonna go ahead and tell your make-believe girlfriend that you're married to Talon? LL, just joking with you, Logan. That is already assumed. The amount of things that. I mean, shit, we're going out later tonight together.
You and I have slept in more beds together than you have with your girlfriend.
Yeah, I've slept in bed with you and David more times than I have with my actual girlfriend the past 2 years of dating her, which is an insane thought to think of. And yeah, I guess it's how it rolls when you're airsofters. I'm not setting a precedent for what we are, but. Brain Reinhold, how do you feel about the Novice SSR4 Mark I, and what engine would you all suggest to drop in for HPA? So, when it comes to Novice things, I don't particularly have a lot of experience with it. However, I am not particularly for his stuff. And the
Hot
reason,
takes. Hot takes.
well, I don't think it's a hot take, and the reason why is because I look at the way he builds stuff, and I'm not saying that he is a bad builder or there's issues with that, but I look at what he puts into those guns, and I can go ahead and do the same thing at a fraction of the cost. A lot of what I think is when you're not, and this is not just for Navarre stuff, this is for a lot of other companies as well. When you are buying a product, you have to go ahead and look at the parts included, the price of the parts included, and then what the brand is that you're spending your money on, right? Example, you go to Walmart, you can either buy your name brand Nature Valley granola bars that cost $5, or you can buy the Great Value granola bars that cost $2.55, but it's the same thing. It's just the difference of the brand name. And I think that has to do with a lot of airsoft companies, not just Navarre as a whole, when it comes to that stuff. I will say his Mark 23 stuff is awesome. I have a Tokyo Marui Mark 23, and I've seen the Navarre Mark 23, and honestly, they perform very similar. I have the same upgrades that the Navarre one does, and they perform really similarly, and they're great. I've also seen his SSG 10s in person, and they rip out the box. They're great guns. So I would recommend, if you were to get a Navarre gun, and that's your thing, 100% do it. What I would not recommend doing is paying for the Navarre gun, and then you said to put an HPA into it, and not do that. I would recommend getting a blank receiver of some sort and doing your own fun tech stuff to put a HPA in. And I'd always recommend a Polar Star unit, such as an F2 or a Jack, personally.
Well, here's what I can tell you is that the Navarre SSR 4s are coming from the Lancer Tactical factory. So.
Oh, are they? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh,
Which is really funny because the Lancer Tactical Gen 3s were coming out right before SHOT Show.
Yeah.
And so you had all of the parts and components, like the advertising and marketing stuff, as soon as the Navarre stuff was coming out as well. So you could just like cross-reference of like, that hop-up unit looks extremely familiar.
You did a Charlie and Always Sunny and did the red string theory and figured it out.
And then I was like, that receiver starts to look really familiar as well. Navarre is coming in a polymer and a metal assembly.
Which again, preface, is not at all a dig on quality. Lancer has made some very cool and very big improvements in their quality. But I think Navarre stuff is cool. I do think it might be a little bit overpriced because of the name, but I do think that having pre-built guns from the factory, especially when it comes to sniper rifles and the Mark 23, big plus. Big plus.
I have a signed sniper rifle by Navarre.
You do? Look at this man.
In that case right there.
Wait, that ass?
Yeah, it's literally sitting
Oh, it says Navarre on it. Yeah, we do have an SSG 24 over here.
I'll
So
sell it. Someone wants a signed sniper.
signed Navarre sniper rifle.
Signed by him.
That is fame and fortune, my friend.
It was signed at a Balahack years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, not by me.
No.
Not by me. I didn't sign it. I just ended up with it.
Moving over to YouTube, so you're saying we are in for a good episode. Yeah, between how amped up we are from just people being dumb and yeah, we're in moods today. John Wojak says, getting my first GBBR soon. What would you boys recommend? I was thinking HK416 or a Noveski.
Really quickly.
What's up?
So that's the Gen 3.
Oh yeah, I
So-
can see it already.
so that-
I can see it already.
And then
Yeah.
look at that profile of stock.
Yep.
And then we're going to go over here.
Yeah.
And
The case in point is that right there.
And then that same profile of stock.
Yeah.
And then if I went through and actually looked at the internals.
Yeah. No, I see it. Back to your question, though, John Wojak. So, oh, yeah. That, again, so that's going to be personal preference. What style GBBR you want. I'd be more focused on making sure your brands are correct. I prefer TM, Tokyo Marui, for GBBRs. That's always good. If you can find VFC GBBRs around, I would recommend those. He has one. He has a bunch of experience on them. Those are great. Other than that, I'd probably defer to you on the question because you're the GBR guy between the two of us. Jesus almighty. Danny? I'm doing the live. Interact with me on the chat.
For gas blowback, it is hard to say because we do see a lot of not transition, but a lot more parts compatibility with the TM MWS system. You see companies like Golden Eagle, Sima start producing rifles that are MWS compatible, but we have seen firsthand where those parts are not actually 100% cross-compatible, and they do interchange parts. So even though Cyma, Golden Eagle do say they are, in reality, they are not. So that is something you need to be 100% careful of. I do know that GHK is very popular when it comes to the US brand specifically, but I do know that there is also something with people on different forums like Reddit that will encourage get a GHK and then dump these parts into it to get it to be a real performer. I personally am not on the bandwagon of getting something and then ripping stuff out to put different parts components into, run it for as long as possible. I have a KWA LM4 that I have stock part replacement parts of.
A thing rips.
So instead of upgrade components, they're just parts replacements. And I've had that for the last 6 years. And I've got some killer clips and a lot of...
Thing rips, dude.
Yeah.
KWA...
They're like low-key slept on.
If there was a brand I'd recommend, it'd be TM or KWA. Like, honestly, like, GHK is a great brand for GBBs, but, like, between the two, TM/KWA, TM if you want a platform that you can grab and upgrade to your heart's content. KWA if you just want a badass stock gas blowback system, period. Like, it doesn't need to be upgraded. He has OEM parts. I can attest to that. I've even played with your LM4 once or twice, and it is a monster. So,
yeah.
I'd recommend that. Of course. We had our LM4s for 15 years. Works great. Exactly. Should I just call Danny back?
No.
What? Wow.
No. She's in the chat already. She's committed.
I know, but I could call. I did because we were in the middle of answering
Yeah,
questions.
you told her
but
to go
I
in
feel
the
bad
chat.
that I
She
hung
went
up
to the
on her.
chat. Now you're going to go back on your word?
Yeah, cool, because I could just
She's
call her.
already made the commitment.
I could just call her back, though.
You were on the phone how long with her last night?
Yeah, but I miss Danny. I miss Danny. I love her.
He kind of was.
Yeah, I like Danny. She's great. She's like my favorite Airsoft store person ever. Her and Eric are like the best people in the world. And I will say that on God. Fact, no cap.
Damn,
Okay.
E-House in the chat right now.
I've known Eric for years. He gets a bypass. I've known him since before.
What?
Oh,
I
dude,
didn't
I
mean
know
it like
this is like
that, Eric. I
2016. I've known E-House since like what, 2016? Oh my good lord. I've known him for. Was that when the first AMP swap meet was? Was that 2016 or 2017? Oh my sweet Jesus, that's so long ago. Oh.
That's a you memory. I wasn't there.
Josh McNeil was. We slept in the rafters of Amped. Not really. Well, no, actually, really. We slept in between the, way back when, in the years of old, we had, in the warehouse before it became our field, we actually had, that's where all of our product was stored. So we had ginormous shelving units that were bolted in the ground with like humongous lag bolts and stuff. And when the first AMP swap meet was, I believe that was the first AMP swap meet, when we came in, we were given a place to sleep, which was the warehouse. We didn't have any sleeping bags, but we brought sleeping hammocks. So me, my one buddy, Kevin, which I believe you've met a handful of times, and Josh McNeil from MC Kydex, he brought his sleeping mat because he had a brain. We did not, and we brought hammocks, and we strung our hammocks up in between the storage rafters, again, bolted in, very, very heavy duty, and slept. And it was awesome. And until I realized the compressor upstairs would go off on their, like, the blow-off valve stuff, and you just hear quiet, and you're like, ugh! It would freak me out. But man, those were good times. I miss those times.
And yes, Graybush, I'm looking at your comments now. It is that hard because I'm doing it by hand and I don't have the tool in here because I have this 3D printed lock to start and initiate the threads. Actually, funny enough, on my LM4, when I cut the original barrel down to the discontinued 6-inch barrel, I had to do a custom tap. So
It doesn't feel super deep.
So that one was crooked, so I made sure to get a tool so I could get it as straight as possible so my tracer unit isn't canted.
It does not feel that deep on the grooves. I'm a little worried. You know what? good thing we can just go ahead and ask G&G if they can sell it and send us a barrel.
Yeah.
It like,
They don't need to be like deep.
it just feels.
Also, that the black coloration is the actual outer barrel.
I know.
So-
No, I know. It just doesn't feel like it's as deep as it should be. But then again, whatever. We don't have a tracer unit in here, do we?
We do not.
Do we have a tracer unit in here, Ross?
No.
No. We got some shells.
What do you need? Just something to thread?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure it's working.
Slightly off camera.
Oh, you can't see this. You can't see anything. Just
No,
focus
it's
on
fine.
me, people.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hey, you can finally run a tracer unit
That's
on your
right.
L85 now. I don't think you need to thread anymore. I think you just unscrew that bitch and call it a day.
No, I want to go all the way down, and then I'm going to lop off the little bit that's overhanging, so I can do the Surefire 3-prong, because that would be canon.
Fucking of course it's gonna be canon. Nerds. You nerd. You're a nerd.
That's right.
Cool. All right.
That's from the early 2000s A2 upgrade program when they did the collaboration with Daniel
Here you go,
Defense.
Russ. Look at me in my L85.
I'm really close to finalizing that poster and putting it up on Etsy.
Why don't you?
I said I'm really close.
You get closer. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm making sure that my grammar is as best as I can because I only have so much space that I can put information about every model.
Yeah, I guess the chat didn't quite update, but I guess Danny's gonna be getting you a die tool so you can take save your fingers.
No, it's over in the other room, Danny. I just didn't bring it prepared.
He's lazy.
Because I brought this. I also got these nice ass gorilla grippers.
I need you to never repeat that again on a live or a podcast. I felt personally attacked by that.
Why?
Because you looked at me and said gorilla grippers.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting there like this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Shut the fuck up.
I know.
Anyways, it is 1:30. It is time for our giveaway winner to go ahead and be announced because I don't want to talk about this topic anymore.
I know what these dogs are capable of.
I'm going to fire you if you say that ever again. You know what? I'm going to kick you out of my house. I'm going to just be done with you.
Yeah, well, my name's on the house as well.
That's great. I don't care. Anyways, the giveaway winner is for the ASG Armalite M15 series rifle.
417 entries.
Whoa, who is it?
I can't
We had
see.
so many people enter. Please wait. Please wait.
God,
I'm
it takes
determined.
forever.
I know it does.
And it is
Chad Storm Airsoft.
Chad
Storm Airsoft.
Chard
Storm
Storm.
Airsoft.
Congratulations. We will reach out to you if you are not already watching. Congratulations on the win. We'll get that out to you. Please DM us. We will DM you. Yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. On to the next.
Well done, buddy. I knew you
Next.
could do it.
On to the next. Did you? Did
I
you
did.
know personally that he would be able to do it?
I did. I believed in Chad Storm Airsoft.
I'm so happy you believe
Yeah.
in something else besides yourself.
Yeah. If you're not going to believe in yourself first, how are you supposed to believe in others?
Yeah, I had a really funny thought actually, and I can't say it out loud because if I do, I'm going to jinx it. Obviously, I will have to tell you after the live, but it'll be very, very funny.
That does have to do with my girl?
Yeah, you should definitely. I'm going to tell her about this.
No, you're not.
the deadpan quiet of what's up, young boy Philippe? Let's see the muzzle device you plan on using. I'm scared because if we do that,
Well, I
it
could
might
just
be angry.
I could go out and probably just grab it.
Well, it's a Surefire 3-prong. That's all it is. Yeah, it's just Google Surefire 3-prong. It's not that worst thing in the world.
Everyone knows what a tracer unit looks like.
Yeah,
but-
the force already. No, now hug and make up. Ew. You think we like physical affection? I got my cats for that. I'm gonna miss my cats. I hate nat up season because I have to drive and I get to miss my cats. I would love to be able to take my animals with me on a nat up just because I miss them dearly. But that would be so inconvenient to go ahead and have to take care of them. Even if it was a dog, it'd be inconvenient to go ahead and take care of them.
Low-key, some oil would be nice on here.
That's why you should just... Okay, brother. Brother. We're not doing this here. Come on now. Come on. Well, as long as we're on the topic of giveaways, so we're not continuously talking about your gorilla grippers, the guy behind us is a custom-built Speedsoft gun. This is from Mac or Gorilla or... What brand is this again, Ross?
The Mac body with the Gorilla FCU and a Polar Star F2.
There we go. Mac body with the Gorilla FCU and Polestar
Something
F2.
you don't need to grip that hard. Your Mac Gorilla collabed custom speed build.
I'm going to kick you out alive. Can't be mad.
You can't grip it that hard because it's
Yeah.
so light.
That is true. It is
And it's
very light.
ergonomic. And
Yeah.
with the
well, I don't know about ergonomic.
with
It
the
is a-
68 4500 tank.
That is a. Okay, so hold on. Quick
It's going to
gripe.
center out the gravity, so then everything's
No,
going to be
it's
very
so,
centralized.
those are so heavy. It's back heavy with those.
No, it's not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You should at the gym. That was funny though, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a goopy episode. Anyways. No, these things are cool. I don't understand people who run the ginormous peanut tanks off the back of them. If I'm doing this, I'm grabbing like a First Strike 13 3000 or 13 4500, like the tiny little super lightweight tanks because it just keeps as light as possible. They're cool. I don't know if I'd ever actually like buy one to have because it's just not my speed, LOL, when it comes to having airsoft replicas. I would love to run one more often. I know a lot of the guys here actually go ahead and have them. Like Nate has one, and I think Thad has a version of one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be nice. I recently just started doing the whole high kappa adapter thing with the STP40, the G&G STP45, and that's a great time. So who knows? Maybe I turn 30 in less than 4 days, and my body just goes, you got to be faster.
Treat yourself.
You have to be. I can't say those words on live.
Show them your origins.
Yeah. As the older I get, the more I regress back to me being an absolute shitter on the airsoft field. But I'm respectful because that is who I am at heart.
Show them their place.
Dude, when I was running the STP45, after like 2 games, my body, like I looked down and my hands were shaking. Like, what is this power? I've forgotten. This is what I started playing for in the first place. Because, dude, I forgot how much fun it was to run an HP adapt. It's just a pistol in general. Period. It was so fun. I want to take that to a Milsim game one of these days. RPS, Toast and Lucy, yes, my adorable, dumb, idiot cats. I do have to say, seeing Logan getting worked up is great. I'm not saying the lax part of that. Wow, you're baby Logan. I miss my 20s. Dude, I'm about to not be in my 20s. I am scared. I was having a couple of drinks over the weekend with some friends because it's Valentine's Day. I went back home to see my lovely imaginary girlfriend, and I felt horrible the next day. I was, for all intents and purposes, not even close to like what the regular amount that I would have in that situation is. And I was just like, man, is it the moment I turn 30, my body just shuts down? Is this what it feels like? And I hate it. I hate it every second of it. I had the Pedialyte in my system. I eat healthy. Nothing. I was like talking to my mother about it. I'm like, do I need to get a liver functions test? Or am I just getting old? And she's like,
You're just getting old.
you're just getting old, sweetie. I'm like, shut up. I'm your baby still. Please don't say that.
I'm your baby. Wah!
Please. GG. Eric's here. I'm rocking SP45 as my carry piece this weekend, but no HPA tap. Need to get some CO2 mags. We do have those if you want to order them, and I can bring them with because I'm bringing pre-orders down, doing some selling of like pyro and deadlights and small things on site. So order those because I'm going to be carrying my Glock because my pistol is bright pink, and that doesn't really fit the vibe for an MSW. So, yeah.
And grab some heavyweights because it can throw heavyweights
They can
really
shoot 3
well.
sixes. It can shoot 3. CO2 on 3 sixes is insane.
Yeah.
I know I was running the HPA tap adapter, and I cranked it up to about 110 when I was up to 110 PSI. I cranked it up just about past that, and I was able to shoot 4.0s at max hop up, which was still you shoot the 4.0, and it kind of like after a little while it creeps down. But when I dialed it back to 3 sixes, it was without a problem. So you could do 3 2s simply. So I used a Warhammer paint to paint the orange tip element. Honestly, that's a great use for the Warhammer stuff, which, by the way, we do carry now. I love Warhammer. Let's put it that way first. But that's actually a really smart way of using the paint. Is it warm?
It's a little warm.
Well, yeah, it's friction. It's metal on metal friction.
Yeah, I'm just that strong that I can.
I don't know
produce
about that.
Yeah, you think you can do that?
Yeah. I don't want to do it right now. I don't want to do it right now.
Just know I did the first 2/3.
Yeah, that's great. You can finish the last third.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do it right now. This is not my gun. Also, if I ruin it, it's my fault, and then I have to worry about it. No, you can do it. So when you ruin it, you can get
I
mad.
work on your guns, and then when I do something wrong, it's my fault. But then you're
When
like,
was the-
and then you're like,
Hold on.
I don't want to do you. I'm gonna ruin
When
it.
was the last time that you worked on my guns and I directly blamed you and not the fact that the parts I chose, 1, were crap, 2, the manufacturer of that part was crap, or 3, it was directly my fault?
Because the most recent issue was because of the manufacturer.
Yeah, but when was the last time that I blamed you for that problem?
Just like it's gonna come up. Which is
No,
also
it
why
would never come up. Your teching prowess is that of an expertise level that most people wish to be a part of. It is, and I will secede to that comment, or not secede. I will. That is, yes, 100% positive. My God, my brain. I will never blame you unless I know for a fact. I'm like, this is missing a physical part of the. Hey, idiot. Everything else though has been always like when you did the custom Glock for me. That was because it was a custom Glock, and we were doing a mishmash of parts, and you did your best, and it worked flawlessly until it didn't because of the parts I chose. The GHK Glock that you took apart to the screws, put it back together, and it still didn't work. That's not your fault. That's GHK because it's being dumb.
Yeah. If you really want to mess with me, if I ever do an M14 again, just throw a screw somewhere on the table as I start wrapping up, and then I can be like, oh God. Oh God!
What have I done?
I missed one.
What have I done?
I need to spend another 2 hours taking this apart. Oh God!
Danny, get ready for the aches and tummy issues. I'm so happy. I'm so ready. But it's never Logan's fault. It's always Logan's fault. Thank you, Espo, for backing me up. I appreciate it. See, Matt knows. Don't listen to what Danny said after that.
Yeah.
Espo knows. I use Warhammer paint. Oh, he still said that. Damn it! I was hoping he was gonna say something else about Warhammer paint. I am going. Feel like I'm 100 miles an hour right now after my angry morning.
You want to go?
Look at that. Look at that. That looks weird. I'm done. I'm gonna go home now.
You put yourself in that position.
I don't know. GH gay? I know what I need to call GHK pistols from now on. Yeah, it's I've said this 100 times in the live, and I'm gonna say it one more time. For those of you who don't know, years ago when GHK came out with their Glock series stuff, well, at least when Amps started to carry their Glock series stuff, what are you doing?
I'm shaking the metal bits out. Don't mind me.
Okay. when Amps started carrying the GHK stuff, I went ahead and grabbed the pistol from a trailer, and I was at Copperhead. Copperhead, it's sandy. Everyone hates sand. I hate sand, especially when it gets in the little bits and crevices. It's a pain in the ass.
Call
it's
you
like
mannequin.
glitter. Yeah, I don't care. I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. It's disgusting. It's like glitter, but worse. Glitter denotes a fun time. Sand never does. And I gave it to you because I dropped it because I was being a menace. And when I gave it to you to take apart to like fix, we put it back together and it still has this like crazy 15-pound trigger pull. We can't figure it out. Everything's spotless. You've taken apart 101 Glock, so it's definitely, I know for a fact it's not you, so something might have broken, or the sand just like gritted something away just enough to have a tolerance issue, so I have a fully functional 15-pound trigger pull Glock, which is great if you want to do your finger gun skills, but my other gun for this weekend is a GHK Glock in the USWG chassis, total meme and kind of not great, but it's funny. I love that. My other gun is my Dig 1. And I was thinking about seeing if I can throw a shortened barrel, because we have a 7-inch carbon fiber barrel in retail, and combining that with a rail of some sort I think I have laying around. So I have this tiny-ass little PDW, which might be the move, honestly, if I can find a rail. Are the MTW rails, can I swap those out for most other things, or is that mil-spec rail stuff?
Those are pretty mil-spec.
Okay, so I would have to find
a pretty mil-spec receiver, which I think I have. No, I don't, because that one's designed for the old school clamshell.
Yeah, and I have to get a whole new inner barrel and stuff like that. And I'm not looking to do that right now before an event. My MTW works as it sits, so I'd rather just keep it as it sits, even though it's in a little bit longer configuration I'd like. But anyways, it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. If I choose to do differently, you guys will see.
Yeah. What up, Bespo? What up?
Hello! I can't wait to see him again.
Well,
Hello,
he's
nerds from San Francisco. Oh, Frag's here. Whatever, Frag's here.
Yeah, he's just checking in.
Why are you in San Francisco? It's probably work. It's probably why you're in San Francisco. Everyone, I'm out. Have a great day and be safe. Bye, Graybush.
Bye, Bush.
Love you much. See you next week, pal. Do I send it? Do I try? I would love to get like a tiny little 7-inch build for the MTW. Oh, what I really, really want is to do a short, like, PDW, adorable Q-Fit. I think I talked about this last week on the live, but
So
get
the
like a...
bullpup?
No, I'm not getting a bullpup. I have the MDRX Micron above me. I'm waiting for some stuff to come in for that. But what I really wanted to go ahead and do is grab or make a tiny boombox style HPA gun with a Polestar UGS and a jack in it. That would be like the ultimate PDW build. But that's a down the road thing once I can get some of those parts in. Vacation with the woman, says Alex. Good.
So still
Good,
work.
good. Still, still work, asshole.
She's watching it.
Dude, I am so gonna tell on you to your girl, be like, guess what he said today? I'm gonna throw you under that bus so fast, man. I'm gonna do it because everyone throws me under the bus to Amber, so I'm gonna do it to other people and see how they feel about
Well, and she's military, so what if she's like, yeah, did he tell you what he told me?
it. I'll be like, oh, that's right. Your humor is way different than everyone else's humor. It's fine. Never mind.
There we go.
Mike's out of here. Send me the nat up schedule when you're off the live. Forget what I'm
What do you mean
doing.
you're out of
That's
here?
fair.
What, you busy or something?
Can't say that.
No one understands why that's funny.
That's really mean. Anyways, I love you, Mike. I'll talk to you later. I'll send that. Frag is also out of here, off to Lake Tahoe. I'm jealous. I've never been. It's one of my
yeah, 'cause
destinations.
that's where
I'd
the
love
girl
to
wants to go. So, work.
Yeah. Sick. E-House got the CO2 mags. I got CO2 on site. So, yeah, we'll figure it out and stuff. I also got your text. I will respond to it after the live as well. Ugh. God, I'm hot. I'm not physically attractive. I'm just boiling right now. Good Jesus almighty. Can you stop?
I'm almost done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is just...
Keep reading comments.
There's nothing else. Everyone's just sitting here. We're hanging out. Oh, Espo's out. Heading to the airport for Guardian Center. Hell yeah. I'm assuming that's TCA this weekend for Guardian Center.
Yes, if memory serves me correctly from
yes.
some of the posts that I saw.
Dude, this year, once we get the national event schedule figured out and like what we're going to be doing this year, I really, oh, bye, Espel. Sorry. Have a
Bye.
good time. See you, buddy. I really want to go ahead and get figured out when we can go do a TCA. I have not been to a TCA event since Broken Dagger 2. Because that was at University Park, Illinois, way back in the day. I think that was when I was still in high school / the beginning of college. So like when I was between the ages of 16 and 18. And that would be insane to go back to a TCA event.
I got a blister forming right there.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Because I'm a strong man.
Sure, bud. If you were physically strong, your body wouldn't be damaging itself. So I guess you're just kind of a weak little baby boy now.
Yeah, it's called a glass cannon.
But I would love to do a TCA event. I don't know what I would do. I would like to go to do a Guardian Center TCA event just because we've been to Guardian Center before. But I'd also like to go to some of the AOs that they have, like I think
GTI!
Well, I'm going to GTI this weekend.
Yeah.
For MSW, which I've also never been to GTI, so that's going to be a first for me, which I can't wait for. But they have a hospital. It's called Bone Crusher, I think it is. Their hospital AO that's a little bit closer to us.
Yes.
I'd love to do Bone Crusher. That'd be cool, but sometime this year we'll hit up a TCA. I really hope so. Yeti the Merc Airsoft, take me with you. Whether that is to, I don't know, is that to TCA? Is that to Guardian Center or to MSW? Either way, you can come see us. I don't think I can take you with me, unless you can fit in my suitcase or carry on. But over to YouTube, LBX Lincoln. What do you think about the Lancer TAC and AirTAC Customs AEG? Oh, the speed.
I thought it was a question about in regards to an LBX Lincoln, because I was like, LBX, one of my favorite gear brands.
Yeah.
They released a new carrier called the Lincoln.
Yeah.
I gotta get it.
Just make sure it's not Snow Raptor camo, because you're gonna get mistaken for cam. Don't ask us that story. We'll happily say it again, but don't ask us. But what do you think about the Lancer Tac and AirTac Customs AEG? They're good. We actually sell a bunch of them. We sell a bunch of them with HP engines in them, and everyone likes them. I haven't really had any issues with them at all, honestly. And I like the fact that they kind of followed suit with the not classic, but the newer design of making a Speedsoft AEG from factory, right?
Yes.
G&G did it with the SG1. Lancer's doing it with the AirTac stuff, and I think it's fun. It's good, especially for, I want to say, more of the younger audience that can't necessarily afford a, over $1,000 custom build when it comes to getting in the Speedsoft game.
That is given away, so make sure you sign up.
Yes, good catch. But they have the ability to spend a little bit of money to get into it. And if they don't like it, not a huge deal. You can customize that thing and take the upper off to put other stuff on it, too, to put a different Lancer Tactical upper on it and make it your regular Milsim-style gun if you want. Or tape things onto it, because I've seen people do that before. But I think they're good. Also, Lancer Tactical, like we said earlier in the stream, has kind of upped their quality a little bit when it comes, not a little bit, a lot of it. When it comes to their replicas and stuff. So, yeah, I would go for it if you're thinking about it, man. Also, they have some the purple carbon fiber is kind of my favorite. Not only just because it's purple, but it actually looks nice. Yeah. So,
I was working at a shop when Lancer came out with their Gen 2s.
Son of a bitch.
And a very, very huge improvement of quality from the Gen 1 to the Gen 2s. So the Gen 2s, even without any of the MOSFET systems, were phenomenal. And then they introduced the Gen 3s that come with the MOSFETs and new internals, and was even further a step up as far as improvements. And so far, Lancer is pretty high on my suggested list, especially for like a beginner-based platform. And the fact that you already have a lot of those parts and components from AirTac are already really, really awesome, because you can start off as an AEG and then make a very quick jump into HPA. It is very...
What my dumb cat did.
Yeah, it's a very, very good opportunity for those indoor players.
Now I'm sad. I went from like being angry at the beginning of this to like now I'm sad, and I just got like look at this, look at this, look at this shit. You dumb idiot cat. My cat's an idiot.
Yeti the Merc Airsoft, take me with you. It's chilly in all of them.
Chili? I haven't heard that name in a fortnight.
What a man.
I miss those guys. I can't wait for Spring Offensive, dude. Oh, I can't wait to see everyone again. That's gonna be so fun. Hello, everybody. I miss you guys.
Thoughts?
Ooh, are you guys? Who's gonna go to MSATO from that whole crew? Because we're going to MSATO. We're doing the
Words.
It's the one in PA. It's the one that's a couple hours. It's on our event list, which we are going to be going over in about 5 minutes, anyways. But
yeah,
we hope to see you guys there. Thoughts on the E&C E-Bolt? It's a cool looking blowback AG.
Are you thinking of the KWA E-Bolt?
Well, I'm about to go ahead and look it up, because that's what I thought. E&C.
Because we've actually been dealing with E&C products as of recently.
It's a thing.
Is it the same thing?
No, it is a thing. It is its own thing.
It's a different thing.
It's its own thing.
Is it like the open bolt type thing?
It is a It's that. It's a GPLS.
Okay.
So it is like the KWA E-Bolt. So I'm gonna.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Steel bolt carrier. Yeah. So it's the same.
Yeah. Interesting.
This looks very similar to.
Which makes me wonder if it's like a parent company or something like that.
Yeah, actually, we could send a couple emails to figure that out if we really wanted to. Because I'm also curious, because I didn't know of any other companies. Logan, see you at Spring Offensive. Yes, Danny. I will see you as well at Spring Offensive. I can't wait.
All right, Ross, I got all my threads done.
Not just even looking. A simple thumbs up.
Not even looking at all the length of that thread.
I don't know. Because like this doesn't. So, oh no, this is different. Want to know why this is different? Because
it's a different brand.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. Duh. But no, this is different because the KWA E-Bolt is an actual reciprocating BCG like the GBLS one. This one, that's the gearbox, dude, and that's inside the gearbox.
Yeah, but I'm also confused and wondering, because, where'd the bolt go?
It reciprocates. Look at so the way this goes back, steel bolt carrier group. So here is the nylon piston for it, so it comes back, and probably that's when that opens up, because this gearbox is probably shaved down to an extent, which is this, because you would imagine it would go a little bit longer if you actually had the full system in it, and comes all the way back, because you can see that this, when you pop the top off, is going to come off just like an AEG because of the way that's designed. I will look into videos of it. It looks cool. I'm worried that it is a nylon piston on a reciprocating bolt. That kind of scares me a little bit, just out of wearability.
As long as it's not like the Bolt brand, because Bolt is a Airsoft manufacturer as well. As long as it's not that style of electric blowback, where it is the piston, and then there's a pin that goes from the piston into the actual buffer weight. As long as that's not the thing, I think it should be fine.
It looks very similar. We'll look into it. I mean, it'd be cool. I'd love to get my hands on one, especially if it is functioning with the way that the diagram from E&C I'm staring at looks like, where it's basically a version 2 gearbox with all that housed inside of it. I would still probably say, if you have the choice between the E&C E-Bolt system and the KWA E-Bolt system that they were coming out with that was announced at SHOT Show, I'd probably go with the KWA, just because KWA has a, in my opinion, crazy good QC, and their rifles are just solid-ass rifles, so I'm assuming that this is going to be absolutely no different than what their typical QC system is designed for. So, hold on, quick question. LBX Lincoln, question mark. We did answer your question. The Lancer TAC and AirTAC Customs AEG are great, especially if you want to get into the starter of Speedsoft stuff, because it has that Speedsoft look. And they're just good rifles in general. The quality of them is fantastic, well, because Lancer Tactical has taken steps to improve that overall the past couple of years. So if you are looking at getting one, I'd highly recommend doing so. Most of the guys will be there. Hell yeah. That makes me excited.
Nathan Villeneuve 10. When is the giveaway mentioned at? We mentioned it 30 minutes ago. Where is it mentioned? It is the pinned comment that is directly underneath your comment.
For the winner. No, do you still sell SpeakyB gear on Amped? Yeah, we do have some stuff from SpeakyB still. Not a lot, obviously. We've kind of taken a step back from carrying that specific brand of stuff, not for any other volition, except for the fact that they just doesn't sell as well as some other brands. But if we do have anything left, it will be on our website. However, we have about 5 minutes left, so we're going to quickly reiterate our giveaway, go over the events we have coming up, what we're doing this upcoming weekend, and some other stuff. So, real quick, this giveaway is live. It is a complete custom Mac Speedsoft build with a Gorilla trigger board and FCU, or a Gorilla FCU, as well as a Polestar F2 in it. Pretty kick-ass. Ross did a sick, crazy, awesome edit for it on our Instagram. It actually looks really cool. I really enjoy it.
Ross says it does not look sick at all. He
No?
was shaking his head. He's
Dude, I watched you finish like 10 seconds of it. I was like, I want that. I want that right now.
He's like, this edit is straight poo-poo water.
I love how Ross is like, I'm going to take all day to do this edit. He's like, it's garbage. It's like, yeah, this sounds like buyer's remorse, but it's creator's remorse.
Well, it's creator's remorse because of how much time he had to spend rotoscoping and keyframing.
Yeah, but it looks super cool.
Been there, done that. I know what he's been through.
I get it. Not nearly to that extent, but I think it looks good. So, if you would like to go ahead and pick up this guy's giveaway, that is going to be up live. You guys know what to do. Follow those directions there, and you guys should be good to go. So, good luck on that. I can't wait to see who wins this giveaway. For events, we have a couple things coming up here. I'm going to pull up the event schedule on my phone. Ooh, if I type in events, I should just pop up Amped Airsoft.
One would imagine that would be the case.
No, I haven't visited Amped Airsoft on my personal phone enough. All right, well, obviously to start off this weekend, we have Caspian Uprising. That's going to be myself personally going down to a MSW this weekend. Is at GTI. Never been there. Kind of excited to go. Can't wait to see you guys all out that way. Next up in March, we have AMSX, which is going to be the first weekend of March. That is going to be at Fort Cavazos, which is Killeen, which is Reindeer Games is. That is going to be their low cap event, first of its kind for them. Super stoked to go ahead and do that. I think me and you are doing that.
Yep, looking forward to the BRCC.
Oh, yeah, we get BRCC when we're down there. Not the Buckies, the BRCC is great. Then we have Spider Park Operation Punisher, which is the weekend after that, is at a paintball field in Gilead, Ohio. The first time going out that way. Kind of excited to see what that all entails. The weekend after that, we will have Players Wanted Scorched Earth 3. Then we have MSATO Op Liberty, The Forge. We will have some players going out to Op Hidden Ward 2, so go ahead and look for us out that way. In April, we have MSW Abcast, which I unfortunately have to miss because I got a wedding I have to stand up in. Sounds kind of lame compared to MSW Abcast. The hardest Airsoft game I've ever played. Then we have Southern Front 8 and Noob Day, which I'm excited to go on a Noob Day. I've never done a Noob Day. So that is our event schedule coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So we are happy and excited to be participating in all of those. See you guys out on the field as well as see you guys in person. I really don't have much else. I am kind of cooked on energy now. I can't wait to eat lunch and then pack for MSW this weekend and be just a chaos gremlin because that's all I can be. So, What about you? Do you have anything to add? God, that's so many threads.
I know. I'm gonna.
He's a solid pinky link to threads, brother. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put my Surefire 3-prong on there and talk about how good this looks the rest of the day.
So how far do you think the Surefire 3-prong is gonna get down there? Because it's like
I'm gonna totally put the.
put it to the base.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this
You're
back
gonna-
onto here, and then I'm gonna cut it right about here because the Surefire 3-prong is gonna sit right about
That's
there.
insane. That's so stupid. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. And we will see you guys next week.
On the flip. Skater.
Bye. Bye. You may keep